This is Talk to Kedi, sharing knowledge, liberating minds. Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining us on yet another exciting edition of your number one educative online podcast, Talk to Kedi. On behalf of the management of Kedi Healthcare Industries Nigeria Limited, I would like to sincerely appreciate everyone who participated in the live launching of our spring products, which was successfully held in the last edition of this broadcast. The turnout was massive. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Thank you so much for believing in the vision. We said thank you to everyone who participated. And I would like to specially appreciate and congratulate our randomly selected winners. In the last edition, we told you that for those who participate in the comment section, we'll select randomly from the comment section our winners. And yes, we did. Okay, so for those in Lagos, I'm pretty sure that you have collected your gifts. But for those of you who are not in Lagos, don't worry. We will send your gift to the closest Kedi office after achievements for collection. Okay, so I congratulate every one of you. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you. So enough said. This is a new edition. So in this edition, we'll be talking about something very crucial, something very important. It concerns everybody, okay? And that is growth tips for a successful business year. Growth tips for a successful business year. My name is Sarah Eguna. Thank you so much for tuning in. Trust me, this edition will be great. Let's do this together. Now, to do justice to this topic today, is a woman of influence and affluence. Okay, she is one of those women who are living up to the old saying, which says, "What a man can do, a woman can do it even better." On Talk Together, we'll be having for the past few months, we've been having men, Mr. Sonia Jaco, Mr. Moses Benelli, SBN. We've been having men. But today we have a woman. She's not just a woman, she is a great woman. Very eloquent. She's a passionate team leader, a seasoned entrepreneur, one of our lecturers, the owner of Service Center 462 in Lagos. She's none other than the amiable Mrs. Blessing UCHENNA OKEKE.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming to the studio today, Mrs. Blessing. I am so pleased to have you in the studio today. After many attempts. I'm busy.
I'm honored. I'm honored to be here this morning. Thank you so much, my dear sister. God bless you.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. We do not take it for granted. I'm pretty sure that our viewers will enjoy you today. I know. Okay, so do not forget that you can be a part of this conversation. It is called Talk to Kedi for a reason. You can be a part of this conversation. Just make use of the comment section and talk to Kedi. You can share your opinions, okay? We have a topic. The topic says growth tips for a successful business year. You can, air your views, share your opinions, and if you have any question for Mrs. Blessing OKEKE, I can tell you for free that she's equal to the task. Am I right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, she's equal. So if you have any question, you are going through anything in your business. This is a business that a woman is doing successfully. She even owns a service center. So if you are battling with anything in your business, you are stagnated or something, you are just bothered, or you have any question whatsoever about the business, make use of the comment section, okay? When we get to that part, we'll be taking your questions live. And Mrs. Blessing will be doing justice to all of your questions. So make use of the comment section and let's get talking, okay? Mrs. Blessing, are you ready? Yeah, but in case you're tuning in for the first time, this is Talk to Kedi, sharing knowledge, liberating minds, and it's coming to you from the stable of Kedi Healthcare Industries Nigeria Limited. We are the leading provider of quality healthcare products and services in Nigeria. So this broadcast comes your way fortnightly. That's every 2 weeks on Thursday by 12 p.m. Okay, trust me, this broadcast remains your sure best when it comes to apt and accurate information. Okay, so stay tuned fortnightly and trust me, you won't be disappointed. Now let's go back to the business of the day. It's a new year, and I'm pretty sure that so many people have penned down, like me, so many people have penned down the things they intend to achieve this year. Some call it New Year resolution. Okay, some people must have said, okay, my business this year, maybe I'm a 5-star distributor now. I want to be a 1-star manager at least by November or December. Some must have said, okay, this year, what I want to focus on is training. I want to attend training, I want to do this, I want to become a better version of myself. Okay, someone must have said, okay, if I can improve the quality of myself, I can improve the quality of my business. So these are the things I want to achieve this year. So many people must have penned down so many things. So this morning, today in this edition, this is what we want to do. Mrs. Besson and I will be dishing out some practicable nuggets. What are those things that you can do to grow your business this year? Ignorance, they say, is not an excuse. When people begin to collect car award, people begin to collect a travel award, people begin to collect this promo, that promo, and you are left behind. Don't say it's because I didn't know. I mean, it's awesome when I hear I didn't know that this was what I was supposed to do. I mean, where have you been? So that's what we're here to do today. What are those things that you should do? What are those things that you should pay attention to this year to help you grow your business? Here in Kedi, we are doing all we can. I mean, this is evident in some of our promos, some of our policies, and trust me, this year we even have more for you. We have more mouth-watering promos for you. We have more amazing packages and policies to help your business grow this year. But even if you dish out all of these things, if you do not do the things you are supposed to do, trust me, you may, although I won't like it, but you may remain on that spot. That's why we're here today. Because I'm so passionate about this topic. You must succeed this year. You must grow this year. But as much as you say amen to my prayers, okay, you have a part to play. So let's get to that point where Mrs. Blessing will tell us some of those things that we should do this year to help our business grow. Now, do not forget that you can be part of the conversation in the comment section. Join us, make use of the comment section. Some of you used to watch this podcast, you won't comment. You just watch. You will enjoy yourself very well. Some of you will laugh. You will laugh at my gist and you just run away. You won't comment. The day I will catch all of you one when I'll come to your office. Okay, so as you watch, make use of the comment section. Ask questions. Okay, even air your own opinion. Do you understand? Air your opinion. Let us also learn from you. Now, the teaser for today, because in every edition we should have a teaser. So the teaser for today is, what are those plans? What are those plans that you have? What are those plans you have lined up to help your business grow this year? We also want to learn from you. So while Mrs. Blessing dishes out some of those nuggets or some of those things that you can do to grow your business this year, you as a person, as a distributor, what are those things you have lined up for yourself to help your business grow this year? And let us be intentional about it, because we would like to learn from you too. Okay, so make use of the comment section and let's get talking. What are those things you intend to do this year to help your business grow? We are waiting for you in the comment section. Now, Mrs. Blessing, over to you. My first question for you. Are you ready, ma?
Yeah.
I hope this is not.
No.
I mean, okay. My first question for you is this. I mean, according to our records, your service center is one of those service centers that, I mean, on monthly basis, the turnout is quite good. Okay, very good. Okay, I mean, it's one of the fastest growing service centers in Lagos, according to our records. So, I'm sure our viewers would like to know. I mean, you're a woman. It's not as if a woman cannot do things, but I mean, what are those strategies? What are those things you are doing? What are those things you have been doing all this while to help you, achieve all of these things over the years?
Thank you once more, Sarah. Thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
It's my honor to be here. And then this morning we are looking at the topic growth tips for a successful business year. Before we get talking, what is growth? Most importantly, I'd like to ask us this morning, what is growth?
What is growth?
So no matter how you look at it, growth comes in a lot of ways. It comes in several ways. No matter how small it is growth. In as much as there's a progress from where you were before and you're in a new place, it is growth. No matter how small, no matter how negligible, no matter how little it is. It was an effort that brought you there.
True.
So we are looking at successful tips for business growth this year. First and foremost, I would like to ask us, what is your plan? Because before you talk of growth, you must have a plan. There will not be growth without a plan. You must have a plan. Okay, this is what I'm set out to achieve for the year. This is where I've been, and in the next maybe quarterly, monthly, this is what I stand out to achieve. First of all, your plan. One, in the next 3 months, I want to be here. In the next 6 months, I want to achieve this. Your plan in what areas? Because when we're looking at business, there are a lot of areas to business. Are you looking at, okay, for instance, as a distributor, so to say, I am in level 3, 4, 5, or whatever level. And then my target is that by the time it's December this year, like you said, I want to be a star one manager. If your plan is in that direction, you must have written down goals that you want to achieve, how you want to achieve them. For you to be a star one manager, so as to say by December, and you are in star 5, what does it mean? It means that you must make conscious efforts to grooming people, not just you now. Because if you look at yourself, it's not, you can't achieve it alone.
Exactly.
The business that we do is a business of the people, for the people, by the people.
Very true.
So for you to arrive whatever level it is you aspire to be, you must first of all pay attention to grooming. Grooming people, growing people, quality people. Those qualities that you have in you, you'll be able to pass it on. I keep saying to people, the only time you know who you are or if you have arrived is how many of yourself you are able to duplicate.
Very true.
That is where we talk about duplication, replica, a complete replica of who you are.
Very true.
Planning, stepping forward, growth. It could be fast, it could be gradual, however it is growth. That's well said. And then growth, that is on the business aspect. Remember, in the business that we do, it's all encompassing. We're looking at people, we are looking at the health, we are looking at money, we are looking at prosperity, we are looking at breakthroughs, we are looking at success at the end of it all. And then you're looking at the other aspect of it in terms of health, growth. How many people have you been able to bring out of where they are in terms of sickness? How many people have you been able to say, okay, come to KEDI Healthcare, we'll have a very good remedy for you, which we're going to dish out to you, and then you use them and you realize that you're good in your health. In terms of growth, you must map out strategies.
Exactly.
There must be strategies that will guide you, that will serve as a guideline. Okay, in terms of prospecting, I want to get like 20 people in a day. You are setting boundaries now. In terms of attending training, I want to be there at least 3 times in a week, 4 times in a week. You're setting boundaries. In terms of registrations, okay, this is how many I want to get per day. In whatever area of the business that we do, you must plan. And then you begin to work with your plan. In as much as you have your plan, you write it down, you make them plain, and you run with them. The reason why you must write them down and run with them is that you don't deviate. Sometimes you're like, okay, this is what I want to do. At the end of the day, you get carried away. Okay, I am off the track. Writing them down brings you back in check. At the end of every month or quarterly, you go back to your plans. Okay, you think, this is what I've been able to achieve. How many is left? You think, this is what it helps to keep you on your toes. It helps to give you a balance. It helps you to know, am I getting it right? Am I in the wrong or right direction? So business tips. 1, planning, adequate planning. You must have a goal. What do I tend to achieve at the end of the day? How and where am I expected to be, and how do I get there? And it's not just about having goals, you must make conscious efforts on how to achieve them. How do I tend to achieve these goals? Do I need to mentor people? Do I need to tutor people? Do I need to go out there? Do I need to go for presentations? Do I need to go to churches? Do I need to go to organizations? You need to set a boundary. Okay, in the past few years, I've been doing it this way. I've never tried something new. This is time to come out of my comfort zone and do something I've never done before in my business. That is when you begin to see that you achieve uncommon results. Because you have gone out of your comfort zone, you have come out of your way, you're beginning to do some things that you have not even done before, you're beginning to, do new things, you're beginning to explore. Things that ordinarily on your own, you're doing them, you look at, wow, Am I really the one doing this? But I say to people, until you're able to come out of that comfort zone and begin to tap into the potentials that you never knew you had. And the only thing that can make you do that is that you are a risk taker. That's another point. You must be a risk taker. You must be as bold as a lion. You must have a large heart. You must have the mindset that this thing people have done it, they've done it, a lot of people have done it, they've done it a thousand times over. I'm gonna do this. And then you have that mind, you want to take the risk, you want to explore, you go out there and you begin to do things that ordinarily you don't even see yourself doing. That is the only time you begin to achieve the kind of result that is not common.
Wow. Very deep. All right. This is still Talk to Kedi. In case you're just tuning in, this is Talk to Kedi and Mrs. Blessing Kiki has started. And she started going hot. Now, let me take you up on the last sentence. Sometimes people write out what they want to achieve. They write them out. Okay. They start the year pretty well. Okay, you know, the year is new, the year is fresh. I want to achieve this, and then it's still burning in their hearts. So they start the year pretty fresh and well. But along the line, things happen. Life happens. Okay? And they deviate. Some of them lose focus. Probably due to rejection, you know, and then maybe whatever reason, people just deviate from the course. Now, this takes me to my next question. What are the growth habits that people must imbibe? What are those growth habits that have been helping you, that you want our viewers to imbibe to help them grow?
Okay, we're looking at group trips that will help us imbibe and we don't deviate.
Exactly.
From whatever it is we set out to achieve for the year. Like I always say to myself, it is positive, I'm full of positivities, it's possible. I'm not the kind of person, I don't take no for an answer. I don't take negativities for an answer. I don't ever believe it's not possible. You keep affirming to yourself that this thing is possible, I can do it. People have done it and they've achieved. Why can't I do same? It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. I believe that God has given everybody the capacity to achieve whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it matters a lot. Your level of positivity. You have to be a positive thinker. At every point in time, even though it looks as if it's going to downturn, you must be a positive thinker. It's only positivity that can give you the passion. It's only that positivity that can give you the will. It's only that positivity that can affirm you that you're on the right course. And then you begin to say to yourself, yes, it is positive. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I will make it, no matter how it looks. Many times, it doesn't necessarily determine on how rosy it is or how it is looking on the onstart. What matters is that you should set your eyes on the mark. Pursue your vision without looking back. You must have the desire to make it. You must have that desire to achieve. So failure is even out of it for me.
Exactly.
Because a lot of time, what brings some of this rejection and downcast, when people begin to feel they've failed. Who said you have failed? For the time you now, for the fact that you didn't achieve it the first time, the second time, the third time, and the fourth time, even the fifth time you try, does not make you a failure.
Exactly.
Because there are people that have tried and tried and tried and tried and continue trying until at the end of the day, they're able to make way. So you must be a positive thinker. You must be an active person. There should be no dull moments with you. You must have passion in what you do. Because it's only the passion that you have that will keep you on track.
Exactly.
Even when it looks as if it's not working, but you are happy with what you do. You have contentment with what you do. You're satisfied with what you do. So the inner satisfaction that you have brings out the passion. The passion brings out the positivity. The positivity brings out joy. The joy brings out results.
It actually starts from the inside.
It starts from the inside. So you must know who you are. That's where I'm getting to. You must know who you are. Who you are, it's very, very paramount in the business that we do. Who am I? Am I a great achiever? Am I someone whose name, when you hear my name, you know that yes, this is a woman of substance. This is somebody that makes an impact. Who are you? And then you must have the desire and the passion to be a life changer. For me, I believe so much in building people. When people come around me and I say, something is not right, ordinarily from within, I just have that passion too. And I'm not the kind of person that keeps calm. I see something is not going right with you. Whether you are close to me or not, I'll call you. this is not in order, this is not in order. One way or the other, I must rub off positive. So I'm a positive person, however it looks. Whether it looks as if it's working or whether it's not working, it's only the positivity in you that can give you that edge that you need.
Now, you will agree with me, ma, that knowledge, they say, is power.
Absolutely.
One of the things limiting our distributors, in my own opinion, I may be wrong, one of the things limiting our distributors is the fact that knowledge is lacking sometimes. I mean, how do you convince me that your business is going to change my life when you're not looking at it? Okay? We are not even sure about it. Okay? Now that's on one side. On the other hand, how do you convince me that these your products are good and will work for me when you don't even know anything about the products? The next question I ask about the products are like, let me call my upline. Do you understand? Do you expect me to buy? So now with these scenarios, what is your take on knowledge being missing? And that is one of the things limiting our distributors.
Okay. Remember, we're talking growth tips for a successful business. And I started by saying that growth comes in different ramifications. It does not exempt personal growth. You have to constantly work on yourself as an individual. When we're talking growth, you must go for upgrades. You must go for trainings. You must go for workshops. You must sit, you must study as a human being. You don't just sit and expect. The world is evolving.
Exactly.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
The knowledge that I have yesterday may not be necessarily this dispensation. And if you're not careful, you realize that you're no more relevant as it is. So what I would say to distributors this morning is that you have to keep evolving. You have to keep studying. You have to keep learning. The moment you stop learning, you're dead as it is. The trainings that we have in KEDI Healthcare as a system, they are beautiful, they are mind-blowing. I will encourage every distributors to make themselves available. Sit, no matter, even if you know what we are talking about, there is also always a take-home in every session of training or learning. Now, the problem that we have, that I personally have observed, is this. A lot of distributors are just interested in the money they want to take home. Just give me the money. How much do I want to make?
Give the money.
How much do I want to put in my pocket? How many cars do I want to buy? But I have good news for them this morning. If you're the kind of person that have knowledge, if you're the kind of person that have ideas, if you're the kind of person that know what you're doing, all those qualities that you buy, that you have as a person will bring the money. Because when you go out there, you talk to people, they realize that you are talking with so much authority. They realize you're talking with so much knowledge. They realize you're well informed. They want to follow you.
Why not?
Madam, you're speaking with so much authority. You speak with so much knowledge. You're well informed. Please, where is your office? Can I visit you? Can I come closer to you? That aura will just be there naturally. And a lot of distributors tend to miss out. They don't want to know about the products. They don't know how to recommend. They don't even know how to combine. They don't want to know about the ailments. They don't want to know about the diseases. How would you now do well with the product selling? Because you have missed out on a very important aspect of it, which is the product, how to apply, and the ailments, symptoms, and what have you. So it's all encompassing. You cannot take out money without the product, and you cannot take out the product without the money. So you must be good at both.
Okay, so lack of knowledge is just one. There are other growth limiting habits. And I want us to tackle them now. Because if you are a constant or a regular viewer of Talk to Kedi, and you don't go this year, I'm coming to your office to meet with you. We must have a meeting because you will explain to me why. So now let us look at those other growth limiting habits. Okay, that will likely stop our distributors from being the best that they intend, from achieving what they intend to achieve this year. We've talked about lack of knowledge. What are those other habits?
Growth limiting habits. We've talked about lack of knowledge. Lack of self-confidence is another. Yes. I've come across a lot of distributors that have a lot of beautiful things on the inside, but they lack the confidence to pass it across. They lack the confidence to bring it to the table, which is not good. But when you realize that they have this lack of confidence and you tend to bring them closer and you tend to motivate them, you can do this, you have what it takes, you begin to realize that those qualities that they have in them begin to come out. That is one. Another self-limiting factors that make me feel distributors are not growing. Many times they tend to compare. Yeah.
Comparing yourself.
Comparison is a killer. You should know that we all have our potential.
Exactly.
You should know that we all have our capacities.
Exactly.
Okay? What you need to do as a person is to look inward. What is my capacity? At what rate can I do this? Some people are high flyers. Some people are ego. Some people take their time. But at the end of the day, everybody arrives. Like comparison, not good. Take your time. Find out what you have on the inside, how well you can achieve it. In what method can you think you can achieve them? Because this other person used this method to achieve it does not mean it's going to go well with you if you go that route. 2. Thirdly, sometimes procrastination. I will. Every day I will. I will. They keep saying I will. I will go prospecting. I will go training. I will go. At the end of the day, nothing is happening. Sometimes laziness. Laziness. Let's go prospecting. I'm tired. Excuses. Let's go prospecting. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I've not eaten. So many stories. Sometimes it's demoralizing, even as a leader. Okay? So if you have some of these growth limiting factors coming from your team members, all you need to do is to find out ways on how you can curb them. A lot of factors are there. Sometimes they don't have a sense of direction. Running from pillar to post. Okay, because everybody's going in this direction, let me also go in that route. Because people are going to the north, let me go to the north. Maybe you have already planned your day, you are going to the south. So why suddenly going to the north? You don't have any business with the north. You have decided this is what you're doing this morning. This is what I'm doing this week. Concentrate on it, focus on it, and see what you want to achieve in that place you have said you want to go. Going the north, because everybody is going the north. You have missed it because you have never planned going the north. So there's a lot of factors, a lot of them, so to say. A lot of times, all of them say, I've been doing it, it's not forthcoming, I've been doing it, it doesn't seem as if it is working. Excuse me? When you look at great men and women in the society, they all have a story. There's nobody that made it in a day. Life is about challenges. Life is about trials. Life is about obstacles. And how you're able to tackle them, how you're able to be patient enough to go through your challenges that have been how successful you come out at the end. Even the great Dangote that we know, there was a day he started just like every one of us, and he was consistent, he was persistent, he was hardworking, he was optimistic, he believed himself, he kept doing it, even if it looks as if it was not working. At the end of the day, we have the great Dangote that we have today. So there is no pain, there's no gain without pain. Life is not butter, it's not rice, it's not beans. You must work it out. Okay?
And then Rome was not built in a day.
So to say,
man, some people want to register today
and make it in a day, overnight. It's not possible.
But you promised me. You told me that I was going to make good money. That's just a week after registering.
It doesn't work that way. There are sacrifices you have to make. You need to put in time, you put in your energy, you put in your effort, you put in everything that you have. The way I do my Kedi business, I do it as if that is all life has to be. I believe that whatever you find your hand to do it well. Put your time to it, put your energy, put the whole of your being in it, put all that you have. I'm somebody, I believe in excellence a lot. Every little thing I want to do, I want to put in my best and make sure it comes out the best. And once you have that mindset, and you're set out to do things, you realize that even if you are set out to achieve 100%, and then maybe you didn't get there, maybe probably 90, maybe, 95.
Thereabouts. All right. Now, to my next question now. You are a service center owner.
Yeah.
I said in my introduction that she's the owner of Service Center 462. Now, we have so many service center owners watching us now. Honestly, I am certain. What are your words for them? I mean, it's a new year. What are those things that service center owners must put in place this year What are those things they should do? I'm sure many of them are wondering, Madam, what are you doing? You're looking so good. You're shiny. What are you doing? Please share them with us.
Wow. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Well, I give God all the glory for all He's been able to do for us. This is my 5th year, so to say, in KEDI. Okay, so it's been a while with KEDI business. And God has been helping us. It has been from one level to another. It has been from grace to grace. And we first of all give Him all the glory. Now, coming down to running a service center in KEDI Healthcare, it takes a lot of hard work to get a service center going. It takes a lot of passion. Why I said passion to run a service center is this, because running as a service center owner, you don't owe yourself, you don't owe your time. So to say, you have a lot of people you have to attend to, including those that are not even on your network. You have a lot of people coming from all over the places. They require your time, they require the knowledge you have, they require your attention, they require you to help them do a lot of things. So at the end of the day, you find out that you kind of struggling, so to say. Let me choose that word. Why I chose that word? Because there must be a balance. Remember, you have your own network you're running. Exactly. And then at the end of it all, you have your own team you're managing. And then you have a very large house that are not your team members, that are not your network, that you have to manage. There must be a way to strike a balance. I can tell you sometimes it could be because a lot of people will be on your neck. Madam, I need this. Madam, I need that. Madam, this. Madam, that. Sometimes a lot of challenges on their part in their businesses. They want you to draw network. They want you to do a lot of things. Patience. Sometimes if you are not a patient person, you get it off there. And then you may shout. So patience is key in running a successful business service center. You have a lot of crowd, people of different capacities, people of different personalities, people of different mindsets. A lot of people that will come across you does not see things in your own light. You must condescend low. There are sometimes you have to condescend very, very low to their level. Because if you don't condescend low to their level, there will be problems. Because they will not understand things the way you are understanding it. And for them to understand you, you must come down to their level. That's where humility comes in. Ego, you must take it out in running the service center. If you're a proud person, a lot of people will run away. They won't come close. So you must be humble. You must be caring. You must be a listener. You must be willing to listen to them, however it is, no matter whatever they are saying. Even if they are saying rubbish, you must listen. Yes. Even if they are saying rubbish, you must listen. You're smiling. In every rubbish, there is a sense.
Of course.
So you must listen to them. You're laughing at Sarah. This is not easy, frankly speaking. You must listen. You must see yourself as a mother. Even to the elderly ones that senior you like 50 years, you are like a mother figure to them. So you begin to look at them as your children. You begin to have compassion. You begin to show care. You begin to show concern. You begin to show that you're there for them. A lot is required in running a service center. You must be sincere. Your yes must be your yes, and your no must be your no in running a service center. Because they are looking at you as somebody they are looking up to. You are a leader to a lot of people. You can't say yes today and tomorrow you are saying no. You must be sincere. And why sincerity is key? Because as a service center owner, KEDI is entrusting into you a lot of things with trust, money, promo items, a lot of things. And then if that trust and sincerity is not there, you realize that a lot of them will run away from your service center. Because they gave you money to give to them and you're telling them stories. Their money is not forthcoming, their promo item is not available. They buy products in your service center, you maybe you share the points into two, divert some, or you don't process their funds. It takes a very high level of integrity to run a good service center. So your personality, so to say, as a person. And then in running a service center, it's like you're on your toes. a lot of people, you are the mirror that they are looking at. So you must not mess up. You must not mess up. You are the figure that Kedi is presenting in that area. Okay, even in the community, a lot of time a person they are pointing, look at that woman, she's how that's why you must be up and doing. Your character must be sure on point, top notch. So it takes a lot to run a successful service center. Hard work. We are working. We are working tirelessly. You could be on your feet from morning till evening because I'm the kind of person who do trainings. Every day is training in my service center. Every day, yes. We do trainings every day, so you can imagine what it takes to have a good training system done every day on a daily basis. So it's a lot of habit. It's a lot of perseverance.
Wow, that's a mouthful. All right, this is still Talk to Kedi, and we have been talking about growth tips for a successful business year. And we have in the studio Mrs. Blessing Okeke. So I said earlier that we will be doing this together. Make use of the comment section, and please, I want to bombard Mrs. Blessing with questions. I mean, she's very eloquent. You know, I feel like just keeping her there. I say I keep it there. Don't go anywhere about that. Please, I beg all of you, anywhere you are, please bombard her with questions. I beg you. She's very sound. I like it so much. Now let's go on. Let's flip the coin. Okay. You have spoken to the service center owners. Right. You know, I know many of our viewers are not service center owners, so while you were doing that, it was like, okay, this is not for me. This is not for me. When you have to let me know, you know. Now let's flip the coin. Okay. To those who are distributors who are not service center owners, right. What are those things specifically? Okay. Because almost every day we receive, questions from our followers on social media. What are those things that I should do to grow my business? I've been on one point for the past 7 years. What should I do? Where should I go? Where should I do and do? I said, and I've had this in my mind that the next guest I have must attend to this question. Now, to our distributors, what are those things that they should put in place this year to maximize all of those?
Not some of them looks as if growth not forthcoming. And we want to really appreciate Kedi Healthcare for all the programs they have in place for us this year. We'll be having our first program this year on products.
Exactly.
The 17th and I think 16th and 17th of February. Okay. So we'll be having a program on products, maybe how to administer them, how to use them, and recommend. Now, my advice to the distributors on growth is this. Time is of the essence. Let us put in time to these programs. We realize that sometimes some of these programs are well organized, but the sole Kedi distributors are complaining of growth are not forthcoming with attendance. And they keep saying they are not growing. How would you grow when you don't have the knowledge, when you don't have the power, when you don't have what it takes for you to grow? Like the forthcoming program says, Kedi product. As a Kedi distributor, it's expected that you know what each of those products does. If you know how this product does, if you know what they do, how to recommend them, then you know how to market them. You know how to give it to people. You know how to give it to your clients. You know the best way to talk to them, and they will receive it and say, okay, fine, I'm good. Please, can I have this product? So it's expected that every distributor this year will be at the place of training, whether in the business aspect or in the health aspect or product or otherwise. Let's give our time to massive training this year, quality training. Because I keep telling people, you can't give what you don't have. Exactly. The knowledge you don't have, you can't give. So it doesn't come on a platter of gold. There are prices to pay for growth. And I keep saying to people, it's until you are tired of where you are as a person. That is when you begin to aspire for more. If you're not tired of that start 3, there will not be any willingness to go for training. Training, attending it unconditionally. And as you are going to training unconditionally, you must make sure that your team members are seated with you. Exactly. Don't go and leave your team members behind. It's a product. It's a business of, you say, teamwork is the best. Exactly. You cannot do it alone. So as you're going for these programs, as you're going for these trainings, make sure you carry your team members along. Attending trainings unconditionally. Going prospecting unconditionally. Whether it is raining, whether there is sun, whether you are meeting or not. And that is why I talked about self-confidence. If you don't have that self-confidence, how are you going to approach people? And the people we're talking about here is that you approach people that you have never met before. Those are the people that will give you a yes. Don't think it's your mom that will give you a yes. Your family members don't believe in you yet. It is somebody that you don't even know that will believe in you. Your family members will believe in you when they begin to say, the money is coming. Okay, the car is coming. Okay, the life is changing. This one don't change level. This is this. They now begin to ask you questions. Oh, is it that Kedi business?
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, an outsider will always give you an audience. Attend trainings unconditionally. Go prospecting unconditionally. Talk to people about their hair. Go for presentations. I'm the kind of person, the way I do my Kedi business, I believe in going presentations. I'm more or less, most times, corporate with my business. I go to churches, we go to schools, we go to organizations, group of people talking. And if you do it that way, you realize that the kind of result that you get is massive. Because you could be talking to an audience of about 500, 400, and then at the end of the day, you realize you have a lot of people giving you a yes in the audience. So there's 1,001 things to do.
But if you are not knowledgeable, please don't try this at home.
No, you need the
if
knowledge.
you are not sound, let me use that line. No, you know that line. Don't try this at home if you are not sound, because you are talking to an audience of about 500.
No, before you go that level, you
have to be sound though, because if they give you one question, what? Okay, how can I combine golden alpha with machine? So let me come my upline. You know, they will show you the next exit door.
Of course.
Do you understand? Knowledge is very important. Knowledge is important. Honestly, many of you would have gone more than this level, would have gone above this level if you had sought knowledge. Knowledge is very, very important. So I have some questions for you, ma'am. This one, I'm curious.
Okay.
It says, please, is it polite for a Kedi distributor to attend trading? Really?
Polite?
Oladimeji, Oluwaseyi, really?
Polite?
Honestly, I don't understand.
Really?
Please.
Polite. Wow. Is it polite for a Kedi distributor to attend training?
Okay, let me not talk.
Training is the life wire of a Kedi distributor. Life wire, backbone, essential. You can't take it out.
Yeah.
Without training, you are a nobody.
Exactly.
It is the training that will equip you. It is the training that will make you. It is the training that will give you power. It is the training that will give you knowledge. It is the training you get confidence. It is from the place of training you will. In fact, everything about you changes. Like what I keep telling people, in Kedi trainings, we grow people, we build people, we transform people, we format people, and then we turn you to something else. That when you go out there, you speak with so much authority, and people begin to ask, which system are you coming?
Let me join you.
So, polite?
Oladimeji.
Wow.
We have done justice to that question. So the second question I have here is from Juliet on Facebook.
Okay.
He said, how good is golden alpha and Rashid, in taking care of fibroids?
Oh, beautiful. This is on the health aspect. Like I keep telling people, you have to be good in what you do. Call me on business training, top notch. Call me on the health aspects, beautiful.
You are there.
Whichever one you call me, I'm available.
You are there.
When it comes to treatment, I'm also very doing beautifully well by the grace of God. We have a lot of testimonies on Kedi products. Now, fibroid is one of the areas I have passion for because I've handled a lot of it. And then some of them like that, when they have it makes them, fertility, they are not able to conceive and what have you. Reishi, golden alpha, very good combination for fibroid. Why is it a good combination for fibroid? When we are looking at fibroid, we are looking at tumor. When we are looking at fibroid, we are looking at growth. When we are looking at fibroid, we are looking at a growth in the womb, myoma as it's called in the other side of it. Now, what does golden alpha do? Golden alpha is our anti-tumor. Golden alpha is very strong, it's powerful. It shrinks. It helps to shrink growth, inflammation. And then the reishi is our natural antibiotics that helps to take care of every form of infections, pathogens, viruses, bacteria, what have you. So when you bring in a combination of your reishi and your golden knife, it does justice to fibroid. Beautiful. Excellent. No matter the size, no matter the type of fibroid, we have a lot of them, serious, posterior, anterior, cervical, pedunculated, whatever form.
Madam, you're not going anywhere. I'm keeping you here. Mrs. Juliet, I'm sure we have done justice to that question. We have done justice to that question. So before I take other questions, let me just take I have a few things for you here. So Mr. Bester has done justice to this particular announcement, so I won't waste time on this. So our first training in 2022 will be coming up on the 16th and 17th of February 2022 at all KEDI training centers and some of our regional offices, and of course some other centers nationwide. Okay, so while I go through this, please keep your questions coming. I'm sure you have seen Mrs. Bessie. And I told you, I don't lie, yo. I don't lie. Especially on Thursdays, I don't lie. I told you that Mrs. Bessie is very sound, very eloquent, and I'm sure you've seen. So please keep your questions coming. Okay, so please, product training is coming. You should attend. I was going to say you must attend, but let me just keep it that you should attend. It is very important. Please locate the closest location and then attend this training. Then you get to know about all our products, especially these new ones. We'll touch all these new products. I've been asking questions on Facebook. What should I do with Vita Prego? What should I do with Memory 247? But Vitagen, should I give it to my husband or to my children? Attend the next product training. You'll get everything live, all the questions you have. We have dealt with a few, but if you have any other one, compile all of them, put them in one file, attend product training, and then dazzle our lecturers. Do you understand? Please, it's very important. You want to know about our products, both the old ones, the new ones, all of them put together, attend product training. Trust me, you will come back to thank me. I guarantee. So the next one, KEDI spring product launching offer is still on. Okay, we dealt on this seriously in our last edition. You get buy one jar of vitamin E plus one jar of Vitagen plus one jar of M&V plus one pack of Memory 247 plus one pack of Vita Prego. 5 of them, together in a given month, and then you get one boxed Revive. One box Revive. So if you buy two, because so many people have been asking, if I buy 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, will I get 2? No. If you okay, let me clear it very well. Now all of you sending me DMs. Now, if you buy 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1, 1, you get one box Revive. Do you understand? If you buy 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 2 in 5, you get 2 box Revive in a given month. Do you understand? Now that's for month 1. That's for January. It's because the promo will run till 28th of February. Now in February, another month, a new month. If you buy 3 plus 3 plus 3 in 5 places, do you understand? 5 of them in 3 sets, you get 3 box Revive. Do you understand? So in January, that's a given month. February, another month. So I need you to understand this promo because you cannot afford to miss out on it. Now, many of you are saying, Memory 247 and Better Prego, they're not available yet. Pre-order. Place your order so that first come first serve. As soon as we receive our stock in February, you collect everything and then you will not miss out on the promo. If you just balance and say because Better Prego and this one they are not available, so I will not participate in the promo. I don't know. Please join, participate in the promo. Honestly, says because that box Revive sells for 20,000 something. Yes. So you are getting 20,000 plus. Really? Yes. And you are still balancing it. You don't rush out to go and get your own. Please participate in this promo. Participate in this promo. It's a very good promo. Now, our shopping festival, KEDI 2021/2022 shopping festival, will be coming to an end in the next 4 days. We tried now. Many of you did not participate. They are watching, they are saying, oh, it's ending soon. Why won't it end? It will end in the next 4 days. You still have 4 days. You still have 4 days to buy any of our combos and then get extra PV. Sometimes this is our distributors don't understand the extra PV. Extra PV that you should be thanking me for. Say, thank you so much. Please rush out to the closest KEDI service center, training center or regional office. Get our combos and then you get extra PV. Get fantastic prizes. Now, our registration promo is still on. Let me not rush. Some of you say, do you hear my announcement? our registration awoof promo is still on. You know, register and then you get one Kedi Gum Care toothpaste down. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so the best time to register is now. So visit any of our outlets. We have outlets everywhere. So visit any of our outlets, get registered, and then you get our Kedi Gum Care toothpaste instantly. Okay, now don't forget that our car award promo is still on. I see our question from Mrs. Destiny. She's still here. And whenever I wait to say, allow madam to talk, she will talk. Hold on, listen to me too. So our car award promo is still on. It's still on. It's still on. Join the race. Now to this very important one. Many of you have been calling us. Okay, you say, hey, we have articles and we would like you to publish in Kedi Inspire magazine. Okay, the time is now. Are you a writer? Or you just have articles, you may not be a writer, but you just have articles, probably on any of our products or on anything whatsoever. You have articles that you would like us to publish free or you're not paying, because many of you thought you will pay. Many of you thought you will pay, that's why you didn't call the number we gave to you. You're not paying anything. So you have articles you want us to publish in subsequent editions of Kedi Inspire magazine. Okay, just call the editor today on 080-3340-6476. That's on one side. On the other side, you want us to help you advertise your business. You want us to help you make noise about what you do, your service center, your regional office, or whatever it is. You want to advertise your business. So contact the editor, or you can send a mail to info@kedihealth.com, and then the editor will reach out to you. Do you understand? Now let's go back to Mrs. Blessing. Mrs. Blessing, are you still here?
Yes, please.
Now let me take this question. It's from Ngozi Tony on our Facebook page, and it says, Mama, yeah, Mama, right there. When someone is sound, I say, Mama, please, how can one undo downlines whose work schedule will not allow them to attend seminars and they are interested in doing the business?
Okay. So we don't call them downlines. We call them success lines. So how do we attend to our success lines who peradventure may be working and don't have that opportunity to attend trainings? My advice to you is this, Madam
Ngozi Tony.
That is why we talked about self-worth. That is why we talked about self-development. That is why we talked about you as a person. Now, what I do for some of my success lines that don't have the time to attend training is this. I get to them. I organize personal training for them. You know that our trainings are mostly Mondays to Wednesdays within the week, and maybe they are working. We have weekends. We could work out time with them, either Saturdays or Sundays. Okay, that's what makes you a leader. Like in the business that we are doing, you must aspire to be a leader. If you don't have some of these leadership traits and qualities, you may find some certain things difficult. So here is where leadership qualities comes in. You try to get to them, you bring them together. You could have a venue where you do weekend trainings for them. This is where we'll be having our weekend training for those of you that are not able to attend weekly trainings. And then you begin to work on them, you begin to tutor them, you mentor them, you teach them what they need to know, because I can tell you that knowledge is key in this business. It's very key. Most of them, from experience, that don't attend trainings, many times they don't go far in the business. Before you know it, at some point they start getting tired, they start getting weary. But if they keep coming for training, they get all they need to hear. They hear the motivations, they hear the talks, they hear everything, and then it helps to keep them going, it helps to encourage them, and then you realize that they are doing it and they keep doing it and they never stop doing it.
Okay, so before I take this question from Abosede on Facebook, I have this very important question.
Okay.
You talk about training. In fact, we'll be talking about training. Now, some people attend training and then they remain the same way they were before they attended the training. Because I know that it is one thing to attend a training, it is another thing for you to, get points, not just even getting the points. It's another thing for you to maximize the benefits of that training. Do you understand? And for those benefits to rub off on what you do. Now, to our distributors, in fact, everybody, what should be the attitude of distributors when they are, because now we'll be having another one on 16th and 17th of February, product training. what should be the attitude of distributors? One, to training, and then how should they maximize these trainings to help them grow their business this year?
Okay, thank you for that question. That's another beautiful one. It's for distributors that keep attending training, and when you look at them, there's no remarkable improvement in their business, in their lifestyle, and what have you. Something is wrong. Sometimes there are lots of distractions, I must say to you, because I have the opportunity to talk to some of these distributors at closer range. Some of them get closer to me, and they're able to, tell me some personal things, some things that they may not even ordinarily tell to their leaders. Sometimes some of them have some distractions that they are not able to open up to maybe their upline or their leaders or what have you. And you believe with me that sometimes they will have distractions in life. It's not that easy to handle sometimes. So for some of them, I've realized distractions, maybe from the home front. Sometimes accommodation could be a distraction. Sometimes some of them are having some psychological challenges. You're looking at everybody seated down, everybody's attending training, but everybody's mind is not there. So what I can say, my advice now is to leaders. Sorry to say this, I'm saying this on social media. Some of our leaders are not just interested in how their success lines are faring. And that's not nice. Because if you find out how they are faring, that's where you'll be able to know, okay, this one has been attending training, but nothing is forthcoming. Call that person. What is going on? We realize you've been attending training. We realize you've been coming, you've been sitting, but we've not seen any remarkable improvements in your business. That's what I do. That's my kind of person. Even in my service center, I pay a closer range to individuals and their growth level and their growth level. And I call you, you've been in Kedi for the past 5 months, you've been in Kedi for the past 4 months, and you're still in level 3. That's not good enough. This is where you are expected to be. Sometimes they are not even aware. They are not doing well. Oh, yes, please. Sometimes they are not aware. They begin to say, okay, wow, really? Okay, in 6 months, this is what I'm supposed to have achieved. Okay, in 5 months, I'm supposed to have achieved. But you now call the attention of that person. This is not right, this is not. Sit up. Give that person 2 or 3 months, you'll be amazed at the result you're going to get. So sometimes that people are not getting result is not all about the way you look at it. Sometimes they need mentorship. Sometimes they need somebody to call their attention. Sometimes they need somebody to encourage them. A little encouragement to somebody can go a very long way. And you'll be amazed at this is what this person could not achieve, or can you imagine? When we are doing trainings in my service center, there's something we do. When we realize that some people are not eloquent, they are not vocal, they can't talk. And we say, talk. They are so scared to talk. Talk. Do you know what I do? I bring that person out. I'll go and stand by the person. I'll be talking. I'll say, talk after me. And my own kind of teaching is like in the gut. You come to my service center, you will laugh. When they announce at me, I will shout. Say, shout after me. And they will do that. So, the business that we do for me, I don't know about other leaders, is service to humanity. Service to humanity, no matter who it is. Rub off on people. Make an impact in people's life. Don't let people come across you without something happening in their lives or a change in their life that someday they'll say, if not for this woman, I wouldn't have been where I am today.
All right, our time is running out. So let me take this one from our boss in the Vita. It says, thank you, Mrs. Blessing. Okay, let's go on. So for the answer on fibroids, you can see this one. Let me try. Please, like how many bottles of golden Ifa and Reshi will a person use? I'm trying to code your question. So how many bottles of golden Ifa and Reshi will a person use? And then also, can you break the treatment in case of financial problem?
Okay. Now, looking at the number of bottles the client would use for a particular ailment or treatment, like I keep telling people, from my own experience, being a Kedi consultant for the past 5 years, I'm talking practical now. You would observe that you have like 4 people you're treating, or 4 of same case. same therapy, same medication, same diet, everything. You realize that they all start treatment at the same time. Your A, your B, your C, and your D. You'll be amazed that out of these 4 people doing same therapy, you realize that 2 to 3 weeks down, somebody is already okay. You could realize 4, 6 weeks, we are still working on a particular person. People of the same ailment, people of the same medical case, the same product, the same diet. So, like I said to people, it depends. Body chemistry matters a lot when it comes to the medical health aspect. For the fact that somebody took 2 or 3 bottles does not mean another will take 2 or 3 bottles and get better. You could see somebody that didn't even take up to the 3 bottles and the person is fine. So, like, my advice is this: take it one step at a time. Make sure as you're treating them, do a proper follow on them. Quarterly, weekly, daily. Let them give you feedbacks, let them give you responses. This is what I'm feeling, this is how I'm doing. Sometimes you could give them some of these products, they are responding in a different way, not the way you expect them to respond. That's what makes you a consultant. That's where you come in. That's where you do a proper follow-up. You find out what is going on. This person's body chemistry is not responding the way I want it. There could be a change of product. You could say, okay, hold on to this, we'll add this, we'll bring in this back later. That's where a lot of distributors are missing it. They just give out products and they don't do follow-up on their clients. And at the end of the day, you get it all wrong.
Oh, I would have loved to continue because we really have so many questions. But let me leave you with this, okay? Our Dr. Kat, why am I rushing? My production, my director is saying we have to go, okay? So let me leave you with this. Growth is never by mere chance. Play by the rules. Be passionate. Be intentional. Avoid procrastination. Mrs. Bessie mentioned this earlier. Whatever happens at the end of the day, don't lose your positivity. In fact, it's just a summary of everything this lesson has been saying for the past 50 minutes. Let me go over it again. Yes, it's almost 1 p.m. Growth is never by mere chance. Play by the rules. Okay, get knowledge. She mentioned this. Get knowledge. Get all that. In all you're getting, please get knowledge. Be passionate. Be intentional. Avoid procrastination. Whatever happens, don't lose your positivity. As you journey in this year, okay, as you strive to grow your business, whatever happens, don't lose your positivity. You can do it. Other people are doing it. If she is doing it, then you can do it. We can do it. Okay? So, this is where we draw the curtain. In fact, I wouldn't start preaching, but I have to. This is everyone today on this edition of Talk to Kedi. I'm sure you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. I feel like keeping this woman here for the next 2 hours, but we have to let her go. So thank you so much for watching. The recorded version will be on our Facebook page immediately after the broadcast. It will be on our Facebook page at Kedi Healthcare Industries. It will be on our YouTube channel, Kedi Healthcare. It will also be on our Instagram handle at Kedi Healthcare_official. It will be on our Facebook account too, Kedi Headquarters Lagos. In case you tuned in late, okay, please go to any of these channels, watch the video, share with your success lines, share with your loved ones, because this year we must grow.
Yes.
No matter what happens, this year we must grow. So this is lesson. What do you have to say to them? Final before we go.
Well, what I have to say to our viewers this afternoon, is just a little bit of encouragement that in life, life on itself is not easy. Life is a journey, okay? So we just have to keep doing it. We have to keep motivating ourselves to be positive and believe that yes, whatever it is we're set out to achieve, we would achieve them, and God will help us. And then at the end of the day, we give all glory to the Lord Almighty.
All right. Thank you for coming, Mrs. Blessing. I remain Sarah Eguna. See you next edition. Right. Bye.